Well, good morning, everybody. This is Terry with Terry's Travels, and today we're headed out to Roosevelt State Park. It's going to be a wonderful, beautiful day. I think the highs today are like close to 80, so it's good shorts weather. But anyway, we're going to go there. I'm bringing my rod and reel with me, and I'm just going to go hang out there. We're going to go explore the park. It's been years since I've been there. As a child, we grew up, me and my sisters grew up camping there at Roosevelt, and so it's gonna be a great day. Y'all come on and come with me, and let's go check out this park. Like I said, it's been years. I want to see. I think they've got some new cabins out there. Y'all come along with me, and I've got to run by the shop, do a couple of haircuts before I head out, and then we're gonna get our day started. I'll see y'all in just a few minutes. Okay, we've made it to Roosevelt and State Park, and let me just show y'all what we got going on here. We're not quite in the park yet, but I did want to stop here and show y'all this. You see that tower right there? I can remember as a child climbing that. Isn't that crazy? And look at it, you see it swaying? Ooh-wee, I can remember that too. But in the trees are blooming too. You see the new leaves on the trees? But yeah, I climbed that one as a child. There's a fence around it now, so. But in any case, we can go up in this one here. So we're gonna walk up and we're gonna see what we can see from high up. Let's walk up the steps. Take a look at this view. So pretty. Wow. And there's that tower again. But it's beautiful up here. Oh my goodness. Looks like you could see for miles away. Okay, let's head into the park. I am about to go in here and buy a day pass, but none of this stuff was in here. None of this was built the last time I was here. So I'm not sure what that building is over there, but that little pavilion, none of this was here. All right, they have kayak rentals here. The fees are $30 a day or $20 for half a day. Must be 21 years old to rent a kayak. They have shirts for sale, y'all. Check it out. T-shirts, sunglasses. Look, oh, I got boiled peanuts. Oh my gosh, so good. And they've got snacks and stuff here. Dominoes, if you want to play dominoes. Ooh, they sell cast iron skillets, y'all. Ooh, frisbees. And look, fishing gear. There's wood for sale. Like, I'm sure you can pick up plenty of wood around here, but if your sewer hose goes bad, they've got one here. I did purchase a day pass. It was $2.18. So, oh, and there's a walking stick. I have one of those at home that I bought for my late husband, David. And also cups. If you need a cup, there you go. Soap. So let's get a map. Okay, here's a map of the state park. So we'll check that out whenever we get back into the van. And there's also Mississippi State Parks. I think I'll take one of those too. It's nice to have. Okay, this is a banquet hall. Look at there. It's a big building. If you can't walk the stairs, which is right here, you can always take the elevator, which is right there. But look, it's just really nice through here, right? Let's walk outside and see what we can see. Okay, I know you can't see it through the trees very well, but there is a slide over there, which is pretty cool. The last time I remember, they used to have a pool here. I don't know if that's still here or not, but I think that pool must lead down into the water there at the lake. Maybe I'm just not seeing the pool, but we're going to ride down there and see. Look at this. It's a little free library. Take a book, share a book. Oh, look at all the books, y'all. Look at that. Is that a bat house or a bat box? It says that a Troop 63 actually donated the box. What is that? Is it a birdhouse or a bat house? I'm not sure. And look at the tennis court. Didn't know this was a thing either. And up here, we're gonna walk up here real quick and just look. This is a baseball field, y'all, or a softball field. Let's get up here and look real quick. Oh, or is it soccer? I don't know. Or is it both? I don't know. No. Well, yeah, because I see there's home base right there. I'm looking at home base right there. And so they have nets for the soccer fields. Well, I was kind of right and kind of wrong. But here's the slide, and there is a pool right there. Down at the bottom. Right now, nothing is, it's not up and going because it's still too cool. This is a nice size pool up here too. And it's got men and women's bathrooms and a couple of tables over here that you can use. And then of course, there is a slide with a separate pool. Do you see that platform sitting out in the water right there? When I was a child, I'll never forget, you could swim out there and you could go up the ladder and you could actually jump off the top of that platform. And it took me probably an hour of just standing there watching people jump off that top level for me to actually get my nerve up to do it. But I was not going to leave. I had made up my mind I was not going to leave here until I could actually jump off that top level. And so after I did it the first time, I was good. I was good to go. And then I didn't have any more, wasn't near as scared the second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth time, But yeah, that's a childhood memory I have. But I didn't realize this is a bathhouse too. So it gives you the water slide warnings and the water slide rules. And if you're here for the day, just getting a day pass, I think you have to pay. Let's see, prices for the pool: $4, $6, and $11. Let's see, and then up here are all the prices for the cheese dogs and the double cheeseburgers, and oh man, yeah. They seem very reasonable too, the prices. There's a pavilion right there. I don't want to get down too close because that's a couple there enjoying their day. But everything is just so beautiful. Look at those beautiful blooms. Look, there is a bird's nest from last year. Look at that. Wow. Here's another one of those boxes. I'm pretty sure that these are bat boxes, right? What do y'all think? Somebody leave me some comments because I'm not sure, but kind of feel like that. Ooh, whatever has been living in there has been chewing on the wood. Yikes. I did forget to mention, this is the day area, y'all. What we're looking at now. Look at all the picnic tables under the trees. One thing that has not changed is that this is still a beautiful, beautiful park. Oh, and look. Electric hookups. There used to be paddle boats for rent down at this little place right down here. And let's see if there's any paddle boats down that way. Okay, this is the pier where they used to have paddle boats. Apparently they don't do that anymore, so but look, there's a new pier over there. Never seen that one before. There's so many new things here, y'all. I think I'm gonna try to fish a little bit. We got a fella down here that he's doing a little bit of fishing, but let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can. I have a beetle spin on the end of my ultralight, so let's see if we can catch something. Well, that's about it for the day area. Let's ride around and look at some of the campsites. I did notice that across the way over here, I do see some tent sites, and so I see a lot of campers. The lady in the office said that for about 2 years that you could not camp here, because they were doing a lot of refurbishments on all of the campsites. So putting in new water and electricity, and then just putting in new pads. So I'm anxious to see what the campsites look like. Look at there. There's a play area for the children and some benches for the parents to sit at while they're watching their children play. I can see my grandbaby playing on this stuff right here. Her sliding down that little slide over there. Can't wait. So this particular campsite right here, well, it looks like all of them actually. They all have new picnic tables and a new slab to actually parking pad or whatever you want to call that to camp on. She said all the electricity and water had been replaced. So wow, nice, right? Oh, this is so nice, and everything is so shaded, so pretty. And they all have grills too, y'all, I might add. This guy right here has got a really nice, I mean, look how big that parking pad is. Wow. Something I did notice is that, guess what? It's heated and cold now, these bathrooms are. That hadn't always been in Mississippi State Parks, but yeah. It's got an air conditioner, and I'm sure that's a heater too. Look, I see this little guy right here. He's a little lizard. He's hiding from me now, so. But he's cute. I just see his tail. Well, check it out. There's a washer and a dryer. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this, but it is $2 to wash and then $2 to dry. Yeah, but at least they're up to date, because Late Lincoln, they still have the coin. They're still doing the coin thing. So, but at least you can run your card here if you need to wash. Here are the sinks. Oh, and they even give you soap to use. That's nice, right? We've got toilets here. And then here is the shower, and then also there you do have this that you can let down and sit on if need be. Here's a place that you can put your stuff, and also they have a place where you can hang your towels or your clothes or whatever. Let's check out this other one back here and just see what it looks like. This is a smaller shower, but yeah. And then it does have a privacy door. I like that. Everything looks and smells so clean, y'all. Mats to keep you from accidentally falling and slipping and falling. The toilet, yeah. And this is the wheelchair access for people who are in wheelchairs. But yeah, this is a nice. And guess what? It feels good. I've got the AC on. That's because it's 80 degrees. Oh, y'all, check that out. Muscadine Trail. There's nothing like a little bit of hiking. This is wonderful. And here is a pull-through site, which is huge. It's really, really big. It has a fire ring, brand new table. Oh, and something else I noticed. The grills, y'all. The grills are brand new. Also over here, this is your water and your sewer. And of course, your electric hookup. Wow. Can accommodate anybody at any time. I'm not sure how many of these pull-throughs are here because this is the first one I've seen. This right here is nice. It almost changes your mind about doing camping anywhere else other than in state parks, because so far, I mean, I've seen soccer fields, I've seen baseball fields. They have a camp store here. There's a place to fish. You know, there's a place to hang out by the pool. You've got a water slide. What else can you ask for? And there's plenty of places for the children to play. There's, you know, it's unbelievable. I love this park. Well, one thing I did notice is the trash cans are far and few in between, but they do have places that you can come dump your trash. So, and this is over here by the ball field. But yeah, 2 dumpsters. Roosevelt State Park has a motel. Isn't that crazy? And I've never heard of a state park having hotel or motel rooms for rent. Oh wow, check it out. They have balconies and porches so that you can sit out here and look at all the pretty, look at all the lake and whatever. I see some geese down there, and then I do see 2 other people down there kayaking. If you want a lakeside view, then I guess you would have to park and then walk around the back of the building to access your room. But yeah, this is nice, right? Well, let's check out the cabins. This is what the cabins look like. Oh my goodness. Oh, it says no pets allowed. Uh-oh. So this probably wouldn't be a good place for Oliver, that's for sure. All of these are air conditioned. There's a bunch of people camping. And all of this is right on the water too, I might add. Look how big these cabins are. Screened in porches. Holy moly. This is a nice one right here. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, it smells fresh. But look, there's a fire pit down here. And there's a brand new table and grill. Oh, and right here at this particular cabin, there is steps that lead down to here. And I bet you there is some good fishing right there too. Nice, right? There's a guy over there. He's just chilling and reading. Now this is a beautiful view right here. Wow. Okay, this is the boat launch. And I guess, I mean, you can put in pretty much anywhere whenever you're kayaking, I would think. But this is the boat launch. It does say that if you want to ski or just pleasure boat, Memorial Day weekend until Labor Day, these are the hours from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I guess they expect you to be off the lake by 7. But look how pretty. Unbelievable. I did notice, I don't know if you can see them down there or not, but there's like 24 geese down here on this dam. So I saw a sign that said group camping, and I came back here, and I guess these cabins back here are for large groups of people. I would think for, like, you know, church youth groups or maybe even the Boy Scouts or whatever. But look at this right here, and look at how upstairs there's a huge porch up there. So Roosevelt State Park has really grown since I was a kid. Something else that I did notice, there are sidewalks to each one of these cabins, which makes it for nice, you know, easy walking to access the cabins. And look, you can walk down there, and if you want to fish, you can, because I'm looking at a pier right there. This is on the other side of the lake, and there is so much good camping on this side too. Oh my goodness. Y'all, the camping pads are unbelievable. And the ones that are built up, like up tall, they have fences around them. That way you ensure that you're not going to just like walk off the slab and go drop 10 feet down or whatever, you know. 79 through 109. This must be for the larger rigs, and the people that have got larger rigs and bigger motorhomes and whatever, and even for the small ones. But this is better equipped for people that are that have larger rigs. Hey, here is another laundromat and bathrooms. So these must be kind of sprinkled all over the park. They've got a couple of guys down here, and they're cleaning up the play area for the children and getting ready for spring and summer, because they know the children are going to be out here playing. There's a couple of benches. I don't know if you can see them. There's one over here, and then there's also one right over here too. So for just the parents, you know, they get out of the sun. They're under the trees. Look at the people down there just fishing, hanging out, relaxing. This is the pavilion over in the day area, and look at the view I have right here. Is this not beautiful? And something else that I did notice is, look, there's swings for the little ones. So if they just want to get out here and swing and just hang out, this is the place to do it, right? Also, here's another view of that structure out there in the water from when I was a child. And I can't remember if there was a ladder, or maybe there were stairs. I don't remember. But anyway, you could access the very top, and then you could jump into the water. And oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I lost my nerve. I probably watched 36 people jump off of that thing before I finally got the nerve to do it myself. I just pulled over into a campsite. This is my view. And there's so many kayakers out there, y'all. So many kayakers, and they're just out there and they're enjoying themselves. Goodness gracious. But anyway, that being said, so pulled over. I got everything hooked up to electricity. There's the water. I'm going to rinse my pot when I get through. And over there is the sewer. But yeah. And there's a family over there, and y'all, they're having such a wonderful time. I'm listening to them just laugh and just have such a good time. So, yep, Family's pretty much everything. Well, this is my supper, lupper, whatever you want to call it, and it's chicken spaghetti. And I'm gonna sit down and we'll eat this. I'm gonna rinse my pot, and then I think I'm gonna head on out of here. But yeah, let's sit down and let's recap our day. This has been a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm just amazed at all the people that are out and about and that are camping. And it just says that spring is on its way. I know that people do like to, camp in the wintertime, but I mean, when it's springtime and the weather is warm, you can get out and you can just hang out and, do whatever you're going to do. You can kayak, you can fish, hang out with like all your family. So, all that being said, I have really had a wonderful, wonderful day. I had no idea that Roosevelt State Park had grown like this. I had no idea because, like I said, it's been years since I've been here. So, but yeah, I'm gonna come back. Hopefully I'll get to come and camp a couple, 2 or 3 times in the next summer. This next summer, 2026. So, and if I do, I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for just subscribing and coming along with me. It means so much. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.